Jonathan Nunn from West Northamptonshire Council is with me in the studio today. Great to spend the morning with you, Jonathan.
Nice to be with you.
Thanks for coming in. So, a lot of questions coming in on social media and on text this morning. A lot of people very concerned about the cost of living crisis at the moment. Electricity bills getting really expensive. People concerned that they might have to make a choice between heating and eating this winter. Thankfully, temperatures are a little bit warmer now than they have been a few weeks ago, but it is something that a lot of people are worried about. Is there anything that the council can do to help with that?
Yeah, brilliant. Thanks, Chris. I'm glad you mentioned that. I mean, it is a tremendously difficult time, isn't it? Tremendously difficult time. Do you know one of the things one of our early aspirations, which we've been able to achieve, and thank goodness we did, was an anti-poverty strategy, and we had no idea what was going to happen with the cost of living. If you think back nearly 2 years ago when this council started, April 21, it was an ambition. We got started on that, and it's a strategy that we wrote with all of the agencies, charities, voluntary sector type folk. And thank goodness we did. And the aim was to really tackle the poverty that was out there. And since we've seen this cost of living crisis, it's been absolutely extraordinary. We're lucky in Northamptonshire, West Northampton. We've got some wonderful organisations, because these are not problems that just councils or even maybe governments can fix. It takes whole communities. I mean, when you look around what's happening with things like the food larders and things like that, absolutely extraordinary. Taking those specifically, I've visited a couple of those, and they're tremendous places with the most incredible volunteers pulling together. I wonder if some of that is sort of attitudes of mind that changed during COVID. We all started to appreciate things a little bit differently.
I think a lot of people are using those food banks and food larders that would never have considered it before. Absolutely. And there's no shame in it, but it's frightening to see the lengths that people have started to go to just get food on their plates.
It absolutely is. Yeah, it absolutely is. In terms of what we can help to do at the council, the best thing I'd recommend for people is have a look at a website. We've got a particular page on our website about the cost of living crisis and all the support that's available. Not all of that comes from us. We're signposting to other people's support. We've also got, there's a thing called the Household Support Fund, which is a government scheme that people would have heard of, and that has provided support. I think there's a new round of that due to come soon, but there's been a variety of different bits of help that people can get. And if you go onto our website, it's www.westnorthants.gov.uk. Right on the front page there's a button to click. I think it's got a little picture of £5 or £6 coins stacked up. Click on that link. And whatever the very latest is and whatever is available, or signposting to other help, it's all on there. It's a really comprehensive sort of, if you like, one source of information for the cost of living.
That's great, because I think a lot of the time it's just trying to get a bit of clarity about what you're entitled to, because where do you find that information? So it's good to know that there is a place that you can see what options there are available.
Yeah. Absolutely. That's definitely the place, westnorthants.gov.uk. Have a look on the main page there. Click the link, and hopefully you'll see some really helpful stuff.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much for joining me today, and hopefully we can make this a regular thing and give you the chance to have your say on things that are going on with West Northampton Council. And as you say, the budget consultation finishes tonight, so if you want to have your say on that,
get on the website and make some comments on that. Yeah, indeed. Thank you.
Brilliant.
We continue to do the best we can. Love to come back and see you again sometime, Chris. Thank you.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. That's Jonathan Nunn, the leader of West Northampton Council. Okay, nearly 11 o'clock, taking us up to the news now. This is Venby and Goddard with Messy in Heaven.